Midnight here with another special report. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will be the first $70 Nintendo game in a while. And it's drawn a fair bit of criticism, to the point where Nintendo of America has had to play damage control. But is all the agita really warranted in the first place? Right off the bat, this won't be the first $70 Nintendo game. In fact, a good argument could be made that games have never been cheaper across the board. Back in 2020, when 2K became the first publisher of this generation to set a $70 price point, Ars Technica had an interesting piece about the return of $70 software. Yes, the return. And why, adjusting for inflation, games used to be a lot more expensive. For example, if cartridges fetched $30 to $40 in the early 80s, and they did, that's equivalent to $80 to $100 today. But even in nominal dollars, prices definitely rose past $60. In 1997, late-gen SNES and early N64 games routinely hit $69.99, or about $110 today. So $70 in 2023 isn't the worst. But still, a $10 price hike isn't exactly desirable, and no one wants to pay $70, even if it's less novel than some would have you believe. Responding to the controversy, Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser said the following: "We look at what the game has to offer. I think fans will find this is an incredibly full, deeply immersive experience. The price point reflects the type of experience that fans can expect when it comes to playing this particular game. This isn't a price point that we'll necessarily have on all our titles. It's actually a fairly common pricing model, either here or in Europe or other parts of the world, where the pricing may vary depending on the game itself. In other words, it's Zelda, they know you'll pay $70, deal with it." Nintendo said this won't be the new norm. Kinda. What they actually said was that all games won't be $70 by default, and that they'll determine retail prices on a case-by-case basis. And that, quote, "this isn't a price point that we'll necessarily have on all our titles." So they've left themselves a clear out to determine on a case-by-case basis that all Nintendo games should be $70. So this isn't the end of the world, and even in nominal pricing, this isn't the first time games or Nintendo games reach $70. Though Nintendo's mealy-mouthed response reeks of a company that knows gamers will happily swallow whatever garbage is fed to them, because it'll take a lot more than an extra $10 to derail the Zelda juggernaut. Thanks for joining me for another special report. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my televisual program, and I'll see you next time. This is Jimmy Midnight signing off.